Good morning. Welcome to RCSP, Florida. Today we're at Flat Island Preserve up in Leesburg, Florida. It's a new location we're trying out. We've been trying quite a few locations here lately. I explored a couple on Monday, which have a video coming out on not too long from now. And today we're exploring another one. So I turn you around here. As you can see, today we got the big boy. We got the 200 to 600 on the A7R4, but I'm still using the lighter tripod. Looks like a small tripod with that big camera and lens, but it's sufficient and works well. And it's much lighter than my big video tripod that I normally carry. So anyway, we'll get back to you later. Here's the trail here. It's a pretty nice trail. It's kind of narrow in a couple of spots, but it's not bad at all. So I'll take you down here with me for a little bit. As I said, we're at Flat Island Preserve. The trail is a little over about 3.7 miles roughly. There are a couple of connectors, a big loop, and there are a couple of connectors between the loop to kind of shorten that if you need to. But we're going to see if we can do the 3.7, but depends on how tired we get today. This is my second time out this week. I was out Monday most of the day, so did 2 locations, which that video will be coming out pretty soon. About got it finished up here. The people you see ahead of me are with me. That's my wife and a friend of hers. They're out here birding while we're doing a video. So I'll get back to you later. This is where it gets narrow. This is one of the connector trails that connects the loop. I was not going to go this way, but unfortunately my wife was ahead of me and she came this way by mistake, so here I am. Anyway, there they are up ahead of me now, and we'll have to see what we can see. So far I haven't seen many birds, and none I'm not sure I'm going to. We've seen a lot of vultures. We heard 2 barred owls, but we have not been able to find them in the trees. They're off the trail, and as you can see, pretty much off the trail is like into the palmettos or into the woods. It's you can't get through this. It's a mess. So I wouldn't even really attempt it. So back on the trail here. And we have another little small connector trail here. It's just the north trail is that away, so which is the blue trail. We're on the red trail, so we're going to continue going this way. And there's a boardwalk up here a little bit, so we'll take that. We will see some birds there. Talk to you later. As you can see, there's a lot of hardwoods here. And we hear a hawk in the background, but I don't know where he's. Quite a ways away. But this is kind of a pretty narrow trail, but it kind of shows you it goes through palmettos, palmetto palms, a little bit of everything, along with a huge live oak tree right there, right in the middle of the picture. That goes up. So it's a pretty place, but we haven't seen too much wildlife yet, but we just got started. We'll see what we find down the road. Catch up with you later. If you do decide to come here, you need to kind of watch out for the roots here. As you can see, they are above ground, so you do not want to be walking while you're doing that. And it's also kind of muddy here. So you have to watch out for these roots, because if you're looking up and walking along, it is easy to trip on one of these things. So walk while you're looking down, and then stop and look up. Or you may find yourself looking up from the ground. Anyway, talk to you later. I'll show you a little bit of this trail here again. One of the few places I have actually seen sun, and it's going to not last very long. But as you can see, everything, all the vines are starting to grow out into the trail. So, and this is not done by a park. This is done by the Trails Association in Florida. So they're the ones that maintain this. So there's nobody being paid to do this. And we thank those volunteers that come out here and take care of these trails for us and give us a chance to walk them. I might volunteer to come up here and help them if I lived a little bit closer, but this is a little ways from where I live. It's over an hour drive one way, so let's see what we can do here. And things like that hanging out there, you got to watch, because if you don't, you could easily snag that with your tripod. So, okay, here is the boardwalk at Flat Island Preserve. Looks like they, as you can see from here, the volunteers have been doing some work and replacing a lot of it. From right here, replacing most of it, looks like. So that's good. I say they do good work, and if we walk these trails, you should appreciate the work they do. It's hard work, and they're doing it for the love of hiking and nothing else. So if you see them out here working sometime, be sure and thank them. This is, as you can see, it's a kind of a wet hammock area. Yeah, sea level is not very far, as you can see down here. There's water right there. So that's why this is here, so you can get across it. And kind of looking around and see if I see anything to take a picture of. There are lots of trees fallen, dead trees. And here you can kind of see the vegetation, very small vegetation growing on top of the water. It's like a miniature lettuce, but lettuce is actually pretty good size. 6-8 inches across, the leaves are big. Here's another area. There's an old tree there with a pretty good sized trunk. And none of these are cypress trees, so they're all hardwood, you know. And you can see all the vegetation on top of the water there. If you took some time, which I'm not going to do today, because I'm not by myself, or I can take as long as I want to today. I have other people here with me, so I have to think about what they want to do too, and not just take all day, because I could be here all day taking pictures, but today we got other plans after we leave here. So also I have seen other weeds out here that you don't want to get close to, like poison ivy. So if you come out here, understand there is poison ivy, and that's a nice sized tree there too. I won't point up because I will be pointing right into the sun, but there's kind of a view of some of the trees. They're fairly tall. They're probably 60, 70 feet, I guess. Maybe more than that, maybe up to 80, some of them. There's some big trees here. It's a very pretty forest, but we've seen very few birds, which has been the case the last several places I've been. This is the kind of place that'll have bigger birds, you know, like hawks and vultures and things like that, but not much else. So we haven't seen any little birds so far. I'm sure they're here at some time during migration, but we haven't found anything today. So get back to you in a little bit. Look at the shadows on the leaves, the shadow that's caused by the leaves on the water. You know, what's there, and there's one there, and then there's also another one over here, and there's the branches making the shadow right there. But that's really kind of cool. I don't know. I guess you have to really look around and to see things like that. But if you walk really fast through someplace, you'll miss most of what's there. See you in a bit. Here's the canoe launch here, actually. And they rent canoes here, but you don't do it on site. You have to do it through the county before you get here. And it's a $50 deposit, but you get it back. They're basically free, but you have to give them a deposit of $50. It's kind of pretty, though. Catch you later. Well, that'll about do it from Flat Island Preserve. We've been here for a while, hiked a couple of miles. Once again, I have to say, if you're a birder, you're not going to probably find too much here. We heard some barred owls, as I mentioned earlier, and we heard a red-shouldered hawk. I did not see the first small bird. Heard and saw a few woodpeckers, but that's about it. But it's a beautiful place. If you're a hiker, it is a great trail to hike. I thoroughly enjoy being out here. You can do textures and things like that. There's a very few flowers here. I got, I think, one picture of flowers, but there's some interesting things to see out here. And you can always find something to take a picture of. But if you're a birder, it's not going to be your best place to go. Anyway, that's about it for this trip. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. And if you want to see or be notified when I post a new video, hit that bell button. Thanks for watching and have a great day.